Welcome back. The Indiana Pacers take on the Los Angeles Lakers in the first ever NBA in-season tournament championship. My best bets are on the way. What's going on, everyone? My name is Austin from Calling Our Shot. We're going to dive into my favorite player prop and a same-game parlay I love for this game. But first, we got to dive into a recap of how we did on our Friday NBA plays, although I don't really want to because it was one of those days where the variance of bad luck came roaring right towards us. Now let's talk about Steph Curry. He cashed forces over in PRAs. We honestly needed luck for him to get it done in overtime. He did not get going until late. Tobias Harris, one of the most annoying beats we've had this season. He had 21 points plus rebounds with like 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Never got a single rebound. I think he got one more shot attempt. Just a bad beat there. We had Sengun's points plus assists. Sengun had 24 going into the fourth. He didn't do anything. And then Julius Randle just didn't have the best game. Didn't get a lot of rebounds. Isaiah Hartenstein stole all those. And then day 3 of the ladder challenge did lose as we needed Jokic to score 25 points. And, well, he went 9 for 26 from the field, missed some free throws, ended with 23 points. Just an agonizing beat for Ladder Nation, if you will. But the ladder will return on Sunday. I want to try to cook up an NFL one for us. That can include Terry McLaurin. Hopefully it's an easy winner. We'll stay tuned for that. And speaking of the NFL, actually, before we dive into the NBA picks, we already have an NFL video live, and I'm scorching hot in the NFL right now. 18-4 over the last 2 weeks, and Thursday Night Football. We've been on a really good run. So if you haven't checked out our NFL picks, definitely go check it out. It was posted yesterday afternoon/evening. Includes 5 picks for Sunday. So definitely check that out. As most of you guys probably know, there are no NBA games on besides this one today and no NBA games on Sunday. So we'll all be sweating out some NFL bets. Hopefully you want to check out what I'm rolling with on Sunday. And we also have another video being posted today, Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern time, our parlays video. Now you guys seem to love this video, and I can't blame you because I've cashed 2 straight parlays. 2 weeks ago, I cashed, I think, a plus 650. Last week was about plus 700 something. This week, I got another plus 650 one that I really like. So that video will be live at 12 p.m. Eastern time. We have quick links for that video. So if you are in FanDuel, it'll save you some time, but just click on the links in the description. But stay tuned. That video will be posted at 12 p.m. Eastern time, noon today. So it's not live yet. The Best Bets video is already live, but not the parlays video. I like to kind of space them out so people have time to watch each of them. But that's what I'm going to be rolling with for Sunday. So the next time you see me for the NBA, will be on Monday. But either way, let's dive into the picks today. There also is a great offer if you're betting on the NBA today. If you win your bet, great. If you don't, you get up to $1,500 paid back in bonus bets. All the details at the top of the description, right below the NFL best bets video. You will see this offer. Check it out. Take advantage of that. But let's dive into this game. We only have one pick on, and I do want to say out for the people out there, I know it's one game. Please don't force a ton of units into one singular game. You'll see today I only have one unit and then a little bit of a sprinkle on a long shot same game parlay. But look, it's just one game. If you take I know a lot of people don't bet under. So if you're just taking overs and somehow this game is a blowout, yeah, you're probably screwed on a lot of the front. So I really don't like to force more than 1, maybe 2 picks into a single game. So just kind of putting a little bankroll management tip out there for you. You never really see me do more than 2 plays in one game. But either way, let's dive into my favorite play. It's going to be the guy that is on my shirt. It is the Brow. I'm taking his over 26.5 points minus 115 on Bet365. Now, you can play this up to 27.5 for 1 unit. I am honestly, when it comes down to Anthony Davis, it comes down to I don't think the line normally matters for AD. He's either there or he's not. And we'll know pretty quickly. In the first quarter, we will know if we have a chance of cashing this bet because AD either scores like 10 points in the first quarter and you're like, all right, we're looking good, or he's just an absolute no-show. But in a must-win game, in-season tournament championship, I just think AD is going to be engaged. If there's going to be a game for them to be like, yo, AD, we need you to step up. You can take the next 2 weeks off. We don't care. This would be that game. And obviously, LeBron's going to do his job. He's going to get his, he'll get his points. And I considered LeBron over. His line's about 29.5 points. I looked at his points plus assist line. I gave you a hint in the same game parlay. LeBron will be in there. But at the end of the day, I think the best matchup on the court is Anthony Davis. So we've talked about AD, and sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. But he's over this line in 11 of 22 games this season. He's ended with 26 on the dot twice. So obviously, would I love this line with 25.5? Yes. But it's 26.5. I'm comfortable taking it there because this is the Pacers team we've talked about. They don't play a ton of defense. Their over-under is 240.5. Now, I will give them props. They've played a little bit more defense in this in-season tournament. This team is battling out there, and I expect them to put up a fight. I think this game's close to the wire, and the Pacers are a team that allow the fewest three-pointers in the NBA, but that in turn, they give up the most points per game in the paint. Like, Davis is not shooting threes. We know that. He's going to be in the paint. That's where he does all his damage. And in Davis's last three versus the Pacers, he has scored 28, 25, and 31 points on 18, 15, and 27 field goal attempts. So they've been getting the ball to him. Obviously, in-season tournament game, he's going to play a little bit more minutes than he normally would. And I really think this is the game where they get him his shot attempts. It comes out if he knocks him down, but he's going to have a ton of shot attempts tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he just has one of those games where he shoots 9 times. This is just too good of a matchup for him. And we've seen this season, when he shoots 17 or more times, something he's done in 11 games, he's over this line in 8 of 11 games. So when he is aggressive trying to shoot the basketball, he goes over. It's simple as that. Is AD engaged? Then he probably hits the over. But 19 of 32 players that have shot 17 times versus the Pacers, that includes all positions, have hit this over. If you go up to 18 field goal attempts, which I honestly think AD gets closer to 20, that hit rate becomes even much, much better. So, look, I think this is a game where we see them play a lot of screen and roll. We see LeBron as the ball handler, put Miles Turner into the pick and roll action. If he wants to play drop, have LeBron come full steam ahead at him, good for him. Have fun with that. But I also think he'll be getting just 2-on-1 kind of coverage. And we're going to see him, LeBron, going down the lane with AD rolling to the left of him. Good luck, Miles Turner. Have fun with that. I just think this is too good of a matchup for AD to just get in the paint and dominate. His teammates are unselfish. They'll get him the rock. And if he can just not settle for jumpers and instead attack and get to the free throw line, I think that's a A++ matchup. I mean, if they somehow get Miles Turner into foul trouble today, which I imagine would be a pretty big game plan because he's kind of the anchor of that Pacers defense, you're going to have Isaiah Jackson coming in, and I love Isaiah Jackson. He's a fun role player off the bench. He's like 6'9", and as a center against that won't be fun. So they're going to try to probably get Miles Turner into foul trouble, and I'm going to cash this in person. If I didn't mention at the top of the video, I will be going to this game. So as I record this at 3:30 a.m., I sent out the picks really early to our DubClub members. Yeah, because I got to get out of here and get on a flight. It's about 6 a.m. So probably by the time this video posts, I'll probably be in the air. So say some prayers for some safe travels. But yes, I will be in Vegas for this game. I planned this trip several months ago. I really think this is going to be a great game to watch. And obviously, I didn't know who was going to play, but the fact I get to see LeBron is pretty cool. And Halliburton's one of my favorite players too. So it all worked out the same. Now, let's talk. And obviously, if you are somehow at the game or in Vegas and you see me, definitely say hello. I'll also be at the Vikings and Raiders game on Sunday. So definitely stay tuned for that. But let's dive into my long shot same game parlay, and I'm talking about these 5 legs. Now, I'm not tracking this towards my record. There's a couple reasons why. Number one, it's plus 520 on FanDuel, and when I track them towards a record, they have no chance of hitting. So I'm trying to give us a chance at hitting this one. I swear, when I have these long shot SGPs, they never hit. And when I track them towards my record, when I don't track them, they have a good chance of hitting. So maybe a little bit superstitious there. But also on FanDuel, they currently have a kind of promo they're doing for this game. If you place a 3-leg or more same game parlay, that's at least plus 400 odds. They'll give you a 25% boost token to use. So I did that on this one. So better than plus 520 odds. Obviously, I didn't want to put the adjusted odds because some people might already use that token on something else. But just worth noting, FanDuel has that offer right now. Now, you look at the legs. I got Tyrese Halliburton for 30 plus points. Buddy Hield, 10 plus points. Those are my only 2 Pacers legs. And then I got 25 and 8 from LeBron, 8 assists, and Austin Reeves, 10 plus points. Now, when I look at this game, obviously you could put AD in here. I just didn't want to double down on AD and just see him stink it up and then be pissed in person. But I think this is the game that sets up well for the 3-point shooters of the Pacers because they're going to need Buddy Hield out there a lot to stretch the floor for this team. And this is the Lakers team that gives up a lot of threes. And I think Halliburton's going to have to be aggressive tonight. He's obviously one of the best passers in the NBA, arguably the best right now. And obviously he'll get his assist, but I think this is a better matchup for him to at least go out there and shoot the basketball. Anthony Davis plays a lot of drop coverage. I think Tyrese will have his shot attempts. I think he's going to be firing it up. Buddy Hield coming off a bad game. I think he's going to be shooting it pretty well, and he plays a lot of minutes recently. And then LeBron, we know how talented he is. He can get 25 in his sleep, but I feel like he gets the 25 points and maybe as a sweat, but I think the 8 assists are probably going to be pretty easy for him to Anthony Davis. Hopefully that is the connection we see all night long. And then Austin Reeves off the bench, normally really consistent for 10 points, especially against a Pacers team that doesn't play a whole lot of defense. So I really like this 5-legger at plus 520. I think we had a chance at it. Worth noting, 520 is my wedding anniversary. So some good vibes are in the air for this game. As always, let me know your favorite picks down below. It is just a shorter video as we only have one game on. We don't have any NBA picks on Sunday, but a reminder, we have those 2 NFL videos popping up on the screen. One of them is my best bets for Sunday. We're on an 18-4 run. See what 5 picks I got that I'm playing each for 1 unit. Number 2, when it is live at 12 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday, which could be by the time you're watching this video, is our parlays video for the NFL on Sunday too. We'll also have day 1 of the ladder challenge tomorrow. I'll post that sometime closer to, not sometime tomorrow morning. But you guys have a wonderful day. It is Austin. I'm signing out. I'm going to be rooting for AD in person, and I'm rooting for the same game parlay to cash as well. You guys have a great weekend. And I will see you guys back for just my NBA only people. I'll see you on Monday, but I will be tracking the ladder that we cook up tomorrow towards the NBA record because that's how I normally do it. But it's Austin. Gotta go hop on a flight. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.